the goal when we first started working on the project was to create something that was going to be a timeless album. When I look at Thriller, when I look at Illmatic, when I look at Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, when I look at like countless albums that people have made that stand the test of time and can be heard many years later. To me, I wanted to create an album that was like that, and also one that was going to I wanted to create an album that was going to allow me to feel like an artist, and not say I've never felt like an artist, but get into that zone where having that creative control from beginning to end, because obviously within a group setting it's very different in the sense that you have to bounce ideas off people and everyone always has to be on the same page. But here I am approaching an album where first verse, second verse, third verse, it's all on me. 12 songs or 24 songs, it's all on me, you know? Accumulating all the beats for it, it's all on me, you know? And there's a team that I have surrounding me, but at the end of the day, though, that team is there to help facilitate the betterment of the project and also the completion of the project. But I have to play my role and do what I need to do in order for them to be able to help with making that happen.
Again, that would be the concept and the structure, the major structure of Maybe Tomorrow, with it being, you know, a concept album, a sort of like a play, a movie. Ideas strung together that work with each other from track to track. It's different from the Polylive albums from in the past. Actually really different. And I think that's good. I like that. It's exciting to me.
I think that it's different. So it is going to be something that, Arlo wanted to kind of do something different and give something fresh and new. And I think, if you listen to his music and you know him as a person, you know that, he's very intelligent. So when you listen to his lyrics, you're going to hear stories and you're going to learn a lot more about him as a person, because artists tend to, when they're writing, they put their own personal stories into it. So I think that in this project, you're going to learn more about him as a person and just his life story in this album.
Well, for example, Liquid Comfort is a feel-good song. Although, of course, it has an implication of alcohol, drinking, and partying, which is something that is a very big stereotype to Caribbean lifestyle. It basically, that particular song talks about a man who used partying as a way to get to sort through his problems, so to speak. There are other songs on the project, like theme-wise, there's songs where he talks about his grandma, his childhood as a young Caribbean underprivileged kid in Canada, in Western society. So it's a lot of common themes, I would say, a lot of themes that are universal period.
When you have an album that's just song after song after song and nothing's really related, you can pretty much pick whatever beat, right? And that's the thing about this album, is that all the songs it wasn't Arlo picked a beat and then wrote over top of it. These songs were written before and the music was crafted around the lyrics. The music was, set in whatever tone that the lyrics were trying to create, which is really cool. Not a lot of hip-hop albums do that, right?
Also, kind of the context of this project was different from projects that I've worked on in the past. Like, this is a very conceptual record that I feel kind of, I had to approach this project in more of like a cinematic, almost like a movie scoring type idea. I mean, if you ask Arlo, he's had this entire vision as like a film, like a kind of like a conceptual album, that's like a film. So I had to just kind of approach it in a totally different way. in terms of like coming up with ideas, coming up with songs, and so yeah, kind of the whole thing was different from what I was used to for sure.